Do Kazakh people hate Africans? I have a lot of Kazakh friends. I have a lot of Kazakh people who are my, close friends. Kazakh people are extremely friendly, welcoming, very, very hospitable people. Kazakh people are really very nice, of course, but not everybody's gonna like you. You're not money. People like, there's nobody who doesn't like money. Of course, you're gonna see people who hate you, not because you've done something wrong to them. They just hate you because you have a different skin complexion, because you're totally different from them. Not everybody's gonna like you. You're not money. So I'm a person who gets really, really emotional. People say I'm too emotional. You're a man, you should not be emotional. But that's what makes me me. I'm an emotional person, really, really emotional. And people say you're not strong, you should be a man, don't cry, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. I am me, I am my own self. That's what makes me wisdom. That's what makes me a human being. So I've been getting literally a lot of hate comments, a lot of really bad comments. And I have my friend who is from the UK. He's a black person. He's from the UK, and he wanted to come to Kazakhstan, and he wanted to visit the Kazakhstan, and he watched one of my videos, and he was like, "Yo, I want to come to Kazakhstan, but I don't feel so safe." I told him that Kazakh people are really very nice people. For me, it doesn't matter. I don't really care, honestly. If 90% or 80% of the people are good, the 20%, I don't really care. So in my own opinion, yes, Kazakh people don't hate Africans. Kazakh people don't hate. Kazakh people are really nice people. But you always gonna see a couple of people who hate you because you're different from them. A country is not bad, but people are bad. Every country you go to, you always see bad people. Everywhere you go to, you always see bad people. So, for me, my opinion, Kazakh people are really very nice, very welcoming, and very hospitable people. Extremely very welcoming. Never let, I never let a few number of people define a whole group of people. The fact that, the fact that maybe few people said a lot of racist, a lot of bad comments, or people are being disrespectful or say some bad words to me, it doesn't mean I'm going to generalize and say all the people are like that. It's wrong, and nobody should ever have to say that. Kazakhstan is like my home. The people have welcomed me. I come from a different country, different continent, different religion, and the people welcomed me. I have a lot of people who has really, a lot of Kazakh people who did a lot of good stuff to me. So I was traveling. I was traveling to some village, Alga village, and some random Kazakh guy, he just saw me and he was like, "Oh, where are you from?" Blah blah blah, and he took me to his house. He didn't look at my skin complexion. He didn't look at my religion or whatever. He took me to his house, welcomed me to his house, introduced me to his family, and gave me food. For me, saying Kazakh people hate African people, it's wrong. The Kazakh people, very hospitable people and very welcoming people, in my opinion. Of course, you're going to see a couple of assholes, but it doesn't matter. I wake up in the morning and I'm literally not scared, but sometimes I don't want to go through my YouTube comments in the morning, because sometimes when I read those comments, I literally have a bad day. People say a lot of bad words to you, and sometimes it might ruin your day. I'm I'm extremely a very happy person. I'm a very positive person. And sometimes when I read those comments and someone says, "What I do in Kazakhstan, go back to Africa. Africa is a very poor place. What are you doing here? We don't want you here. Your parents are monkeys, blah, blah, blah." Sometimes it makes me have a bad day. It makes me really sad. But I got to realize that not everybody's going to like you. And honestly, I feel that I don't fit in the society, in the Kazakhstan society. That's why before this year ends, I'll be leaving the country. Before this year ends, I'll be leaving Kazakhstan. I might come back visit, but I don't think I'll be able to live in Kazakhstan because it's not just, it's because of what I've been through or what I've gone through. I don't think I'll be able to live in this country for a long time. So before this year ends, I'll be going back or I'll be leaving the country. It's sad. I really love Kazakhstan, but I guess everything comes to an end. I'll be leaving the country. Kazakhstan is a country which is really dear to my heart. I really love the country and I really love the people, but I don't feel so safe. I don't feel so happy. I used to be a really extremely happy person, but sometimes I just don't want, because of this negative comment, because of this negativity around me, it just makes me sad sometimes, but it's part of life. Anyways, it's part of life. So before this year ends, I'm going to be leaving the country. I don't know if I'll ever come back, but anyways, I'll be leaving the country. But Kazakhstan is always going to have a positive. Kazakhstan is always going to be a positive. It's going to have a positive image. Literally everybody or anyone, everywhere I go to, I always tell people the positivity of Kazakh people and the positive vibes of this country. Some days, I don't want to leave my home. Like anytime I go to a place, I don't want to just leave my home because of the constant hate. Constant hate I get. It makes me sad and I don't want to leave my home. Sometimes I just want to stay at home. I think last week I didn't leave my home for about 5 days. I was indoors. I didn't even want to go to the supermarket. When you receive constant hate, because of course I'm a vlogger, I'm a YouTuber, you get constant hate on the internet, and even off the internet you receive constant hate. Sometimes it just makes you sad and you just don't want to interact with people, but it is what it is. So guys, that's it for today's video. In my opinion, Kazakh people are very nice people, very friendly people, and the Kazakh people don't hate African people. Just a few couple of people who hate you, but they don't represent the whole country, or they don't represent the whole Kazakh people. That's it for my video. See you on the next video. Out.